Good morning, what's shaking, what's happening? Welcome back to Tasty Bites Timeless Travels. Today is day 63 for Holland America Cruising Around the World. Today we are in Sri Lanka. Come join us. Sri Lanka is another working pier, not really cruise port, as you can tell by all the ships around us. So we do have to board a shuttle today to take us to the front of the pier area. But you can kind of see the city in the background. Now, something we've noticed about this area of the world is it's very hazy. I don't know if that's a normal thing or if that's a current thing or a season thing, but it has been very hazy. But I think it is supposed to burn off today to go see the sights. But we have a little Tuk Tuk reserved. I found it through Voyage, and we're going to see what happens. This is another port, apparently, where they're waiting for you to get off to kind of pounce on you. So I'm kind of glad we have something pre-scheduled. But when I was looking for things to do in Sri Lanka, this kind of popped as something that people like to do on Voyage. And I said, a little Tuk Tuk. And it's not very expensive. I think it's $50 for the two of us for like 3 or 4 hours of him driving us around and seeing the sights. So everyone we talked to that's been here said that's the best way to see the city. So I cannot wait. So let's go. Check out our fun little Tuk Tuk. This is pretty cool. Our driver sits there. We're currently still in the port area. And just an FYI, I am very glad we pre-purchased something because there were a ton of vendors. In fact, they tried to drop us off at a different gate to get us to even different vendors. So, glad we had plans because we are watching people being hounded by these drivers. And with that, we're actually gonna go ahead and call it an evening. We got back from the Tuk Tuk tour at like 1:30 and ate lunch, and then I had to adult, and then we just did dinner at the Lido buffet, the stir fry, so I didn't film it. But the Tuk Tuk tour, our Tuk Tuk operator, I found them on Viator, but it was Old Glory Tuk Tuk tours. We had one of the better ones, is what we have understood, and he was really good. If you like temples and things like that, that's not something that we're super interested in, but there were some beautiful parts of Sri Lanka. There's this one part that looks like the little white house and down to the reflecting pond, and there was a cinnamon tree. That was really nice. Sri Lanka was not our favorite spot. I'll just be honest with you. You have to take a shuttle from the ship to the front of the pier. Ours smelled like a sewer. On the way there, on the way back, it was like a city bus, and they overfilled it, so people were standing. It was definitely an experience, but if you were going to do a tuk-tuk, like I said, our guy was one of the better ones. I would definitely look him up because he was super nice. He would have taken us anywhere we wanted to go because we had asked about the supermarket. And then by the time the tour was over, we were ready to go because he was like, oh, you still want to go to the supermarket? And we're like, nah, we're good. We just want to get back and eat lunch. But as far as Colombo, if you're really into temples, there's a bunch of them. If you're not into temples, maybe find something else to do. But I'll be honest with you, the people that took the Holland America short excursions, I have not found anyone that has liked what they did today, except for one person that went out to the elephant place. But otherwise, everyone said, take it or leave it. I'll be honest with you too. Some of these temples were like smack on the dab in like these very busy, bustling market streets. They didn't seem to belong, and that's not at all what I envisioned. But in Sri Lanka, it's definitely felt like a scene off of Amazing Race with the tuk-tuks. But hey, it was a day. So we've got some, I think one sea day, maybe two, and then our next stop will be our last stop in Asia. So super excited to start moving on to a different part of the world. So make sure you follow us along, hit the notifications, like us on all the socials, all that fun stuff. And we will see you back tomorrow for what is looking like going to be an amazing sea day. So have a great night. Bye.